Have a good life. Thank you very much.
You too. And so it was at 4:01 p.m. that these two chuckleheads bought this pile. A update. So, the passenger side the passenger side motor mount tower piece is gone. We just decided, or Clay just decided, that it's just too cramped of a space here to fit with stock components from the Miata. So what we're going to do is shim a piece that's like triangular, as he's experimenting with steel. Shim a piece that's triangular that can kind of reach in there and support everything. And he still needs to shave off the last little bits of that shock tower, but apart from that, it's just, doing that manner of things and just, mixing and matching steel. You just gotta mix and match.
And various thicknesses.
Yeah, I know, like that is way overkill, but whatever, it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, where's that piece pulled out?
But anyway, maybe that's I could use it. Kind of where we're at the moment.
And put the bolt through it, and then weld the bolt in there. So then he welds the bolt in there.
That's marvelous. Just really so you ground it. So I mean, to repeat for camera, you ground down like some steel pieces that were not flat.
No, this was what it used to be, the side pieces.
Right.
And then the flat pieces I got from this.
Right, we're
which
like
was
that.
Actually, I think somebody's test piece for welding. But it's a lot thicker steel than what was stock, so...
Yeah, I mean, we're using way overkill because, as I was saying before I turned on the camera, I do not want this breaking somewhere, because this mount especially is where most of the weight is going to be supported. I do not want these mounts failing on me when I'm on the road somewhere. So, you were saying, maybe we could get away with just using your welds, but I'm just like, no, I'd rather pay the professional. You're not saying you're not professional, but...
my mild steel electrode is adhering well with this steel.
Mm.
But, he is a professional welder. I'm kind of amateur, so...
No, you've done an exemplary job.
I get the job done.
But, that's kind of... So what our plan is this is going to interface with the motor mount, and then this is going to be where the cross member on the bottom is, and they're just going to bolt in like that, and...
Not perfect either.
Well, you haven't tested it on the body yet, have you? Because it's been hot, so...
I put it in there to see if it fits. It should fit, but I also have to drill a hole... so I have to drill a hole in there, right here on this side, and then I have to drill another hole here, fit a bolt through that, so it goes through the crossbar underneath where this would be bolting to. And it'll be a big enough bolt that it'll go through, thick enough to hold the damn thing, and then I will put a nice big old nut underneath that. So this will all be one piece with a bolt protruding through it, which the process will be put the mount on the engine with the mount between this and the engine mount, bolt it to this, lift up the engine, put that on there, lower it down ever so carefully, and then fit the bolt that comes out through here into... It's going to be a process, but it'll work.
This has been Engineering with Clay.
Yes.
Like, share, and subscribe.
What does this look like to you? It looks like a cyberpunk horseshoe. Horse hoof.
That's I'll take that. I'll take that. Looks like something the Cylon would wear. By your command. Meanwhile, a cat sits on a Camaro. So, we have made some serious progress here, but came up with a problem. So this piece that we have, which is going to go against that, the shiny bit now of that cross member, it's going to go there. And then it's going to lean over backwards. But the problem is that is part of the steering rack. And I'm not sure, because I never paid attention, how much that steering rack moves over toward, this way, to the left, on, let's say, it would be a left-hand turn. Actually, no, it would be a right-hand turn. Yeah, this would move over on a right-hand turn because it's behind the wheel. And this is the steering mechanism. So, we can't have a steel thing in the way, a steel block in the way. So what we're going to have to do now is chop a piece out of this so that there's room for that, which will work because this is way thicker steel than we need, and we are planning on putting a new brace, like something like this, but we're putting it about where this vice grip is. The bolt for the motor mount is still going to be about here, but here's the thing. This steel is about twice as thick as anything that was used by Mazda for a Miata or for a CB2 for a motor mount. 1. 2, it's going to be like, less than an inch, significantly less than an inch. Dare I say less than a centimeter away from the brace. So, it just honestly, I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. And it's not like, you'll have a motor mount and then nothing. There's going to be some structure here, up top. It's just on the bottom we need to make some room, make some clearance. So it should be fine. I was hoping to bring this over to our welder, Joe, but that's not going to happen today. Oh well, I'll live. But yes, that's significant progress. It looks great. It's all shiny. Just proof that if your steel is thick enough, it is like copper. It'll just like rust on the outside, and then the inside will be protected. My nonsensical understanding of metallurgy aside, today is a very special day because on this day, this being at the time of recording, God only knows when this is actually going to come out. At the time of recording, it is August 28th, 2023. This project we have been serious on this project for about 7 months. And poor little Tomo is filthy. But today is 8 years ago I bought this car. I've had this car 8 years. It's way longer than I've had any other car. I think the only other car that comes close... God. Yeah, no other car comes close is the answer to that. I think I've only ever, apart from this car, I've only ever owned a car like for about a year and a half tops. Yeah, most people don't keep a car this long that they don't have to make payments on. I'm absolutely proud of this little bugger. Listen to my brother's horrible Camaro's pig noises. Oink, 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 oink. But yeah, it's just trying to struggle to find things to say about this. The car is still in pieces, although most of it mechanically is together. I have yet to properly, and he's throwing away all his beer cans. It's kind of funny. I've yet to properly even start with the wiring. That's hilarious. It's too bad it's overexposed out there. You can't see it. I've only started. I haven't even started with the wiring. God only knows how long it's going to take me. It could take me a couple of days. It could take me a couple months. But yeah, no. I'm very glad that it's here, and I'm very glad that I still have it. You have been busy. It's still hot. It's getting colder out, so this is warming me up. So that hole is for the motor mount, and then this pre-threaded into the metal is for the bottom of the cross member.
Mm-hmm.
And you've drilled a hole there, right?
Yeah, I drilled it through and then welded the top to the piece, so it's one with it.
Was this a? Because I didn't see it. Was it a bolt? Oh, does it have like a hex part?
Yeah,
of it?
yeah.
Okay,
And that's all covered up,
welded. All right,
completely welded. It is one.
Scored it. Just for Joe's sake, can I tell him it's okay to kind of ladle? It's okay if that isn't like flush, right? Or
what, that in there?
Yeah, like it's okay for him to squirt more goop.
It's important that this needs to be flush because that will be sitting
and that
and this. Anything inside here though, you could fill that shit up except for here. This could be filled up. That cannot.
Yeah.
Because a nut has to go there.
Right, precisely.
Yes,
but yeah,
in a washer.
You've just finished it, and it's glorious. That's that's something special, man. And I mean, our original concern was that this is going to be kind of, because it's going to be a weird shape. It's not going to be strong enough. But I mean, between getting this professionally welded, it already looks strong enough just with your little welder. But I mean, getting it professionally welded, and then just how thick that steel is compared to stock.
That is the strongest part of this whole part. This half of it.
Oh, yeah.
Over here, it's sketch, but I'm thinking that this will help support this and this being met together, and then this middle bar will support it too. And like you said, it was a lot thinner steel being used. Anyway,
we're over engineering this
a little bit,
and that's a good thing because then it won't break.
I'd rather not have it break on you.
Exactly. Yeah, but
I'm more concerned about this bolt, but the bolt is the same thickness as the ones on the motor mount itself, so I don't really see anything bad happening with that, as long as I tighten the baby up real good.
Yeah, we're engineering for a truck on a little car. I mean, I think we're good. I think we've got this.
And I mean, I'm using materials that are spec'd and engineered for sawmill machines.
Yeah. I mean, this is way overkill.
Torque, lots of power.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that's thick steel. That is, okay, 1/2 centimeter for our international non-American fans, and 1/4 inch, almost 1/4 inch, more 1/8 inch.
1/8 inch.
Yeah,
probably.
but still, that's like twice as thick as the steel that they were using. I mean, yeah, it was one piece, but, so what? It's still, and then again, we're going to have a guy who his day job is, welding for for a wood mill, rather, sawmill. It's going to be fine. This is going to handle anything that I can throw at this thing, which is at best like some softcore rallying, So
I'd still shy away from it, but
well, no, I'm not going to go out of my way to do that because, of course, there's other concerns like rare shocks and things. But well done, man. That's glorious. Now we need to contact the real welder. Oh, it didn't catch fire. Well, at least it's cooled off a little.
No, I just want to make sure.
And it's so pretty because it's all kinds of colors. But yeah, well done, Clay. Well done.